Good morning, Kevin here. Look.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me move a bit closer. Don't go away. They've started already and we've only walked half a mile. We're supposed to be looking for a dinosaur.
We are.
Are we still looking for the dinosaur?
We're still looking for the dinosaur.
We're still looking for a dinosaur. We're in Liphook in Hampshire. That way, hang on, that way is the Old Thorns Golf Course, and Steve and I are not going on there today.
No.
Sadly. And no, Andrew Norris, it's not a good walk spoilt playing golf. It's very entertaining when Steve and I play golf. Isn't it, Steve?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Anyway, Steve, where are you taking us to today?
Right.
He's got all his info. He's got all his info with him.
We're walking on Weaversdown, which is, this is actually called Griggs Green, which is part of Liphook.
Yeah.
But we're going on Weaversdown. We're going to find Folly Pond.
Folly Pond. Not
and
Folly Pond.
No, Folly Pond. And Forest Mere.
Okay, cool. Can I just question the Folly bit?
Go on.
Is it Folly or Foley?
Well,
Foley.
it's got one L, so it's Foley.
So it's Foley?
Yeah.
Yes. It's Foley.
Okay, right, okay.
This is Foley Manor.
We did have a cup of coffee just now in the Old Thorns, and Cynthia and Steve were debating whether it was called Folly or Foley. I just stayed out of that conversation because I wouldn't know the difference between one or the t'other. Anyway, look what we've got behind us. This lovely woodland. And over here, we've got...
Alpacas.
They're alpacas, two of them. One's got a brown neck and the other one hasn't. But anyway, I can't remember, but I know one of them spits.
Yeah, it says here it's alpacas, but...
Yeah, you've got llamas and alpacas, and I think one of them spits at you if you get too close. So anyway...
Won't be doing that.
No, you won't be doing that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, they're referring to the instructions already, and the reason that is, we haven't found the dinosaur, and the dinosaur we think should have been near the start of the walk. So I'm just letting them sort it out, because Steve said just now, do you think we should go back again? It's a huge walled garden. If you just look over the back, there's a roof. I think could be a shed or something there. But there's a walled garden all the way around there to Foley Farmhouse, I think it is. And this could be Foley Pond. Steve said he's not convinced. But down there we've got a little coot. That's quite a big pond actually. Lots of bamboo here. Oh, there's another pond just over there. Gosh. Well, it's not a dinosaur, ladies and gentlemen. But it is Field Marshal Hugh Rose, Lord Strathnairn, 1801 to 1885, Commander-in-Chief in India in 1861 to 1865. And just above us we've got this bronze statue. Let me just wander around here. That's pretty impressive, look at that. And this is on the entrance to Foley Manor. Let me come back round this way, show you from this side. And he's looking down upon us, just about to give us some instructions or some orders, as a field marshal would do. Look at that. Wow. Well, we've seen that magnificent statue of the Field Marshal. We are now walking back along this road, which is part of Foley Estate. We probably walked a good half a mile from when I first said about Cynthia and Steve debating if we went the wrong way. And guess what? We think we've got to go back to the start of the walk. We stopped for a breather because we're going uphill. Yew trees in the hedge here. Look at that. Lovely, lovely old yew trees. Good morning. Look at that. We've stopped. And the reason for that is Cynthia's taken a photograph of the hazel tree, which has got catkins on it. Anyway, we spoke to two ladies just now, and they don't know anything about wild dinosaurs roaming the land.
They didn't look that old, did they?
No, what, the ladies? No, definitely not. Anyway, at the moment, this is a lovely walk, and now we're back on the right track, we think. Looky here. No idea what that is. And it's hanging off the bottom of that branch. It's a fungus of some sort. What is it, Cynthia? Let us down again. We've come along there. And now we're up here. Lots of signs here. Risk of fire. MOD training area. Be on the lookout for Gurkhas loitering in the undergrowth. So that's the Ministry's fence, and we've got to, by the looks of it, go up that way. So we're on to the next part of this walk, and as you can see, probably, it's going very much downhill. I'm glad it's going downhill, not up. Oh, we've got a cyclist, some silly man on a bike coming up here. Yeah. The rambling is continuing. We did go over a stile into that area over there, but we decided we'd gone the wrong way. So we decided to come down this main path, really, in the hope that we are now heading in the right direction. The main Forest Mere building is just up through these trees here, and that's the sort of destination for a lot of celebrities and people like that that go up there. It was a place where George Best went once. He did, yes. Went there to sober up and ended up at the Lynx pub at Liphook.
Yes.
Where he got lumped because he was He got lumped by another bloke because George Best was chatting up this bloke's girlfriend.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was a lot younger than
A lot younger than he was, yeah. A route, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Don't trip over
I
it.
didn't trip over it, Kevin. I tripped over
Brambles.
a bramble that entangled itself around my leg.
Yes, but I'm just warning you, there's a route there.
I've gone round the route.
Well done. So we've come along there. Steve's instruction says we come to a post with a blue arrow by a fallen tree, and we have to turn left here. And look what we've got to walk through. This. But what it is supposed to do is take us to a house with a blue plaque. Oh my word, this is awful. Oh, it's much better here. Thank goodness for that. We have seen a lot of silver birch tree fallen. Now, if this is genuine, and it is the Tony Adams that played for Arsenal Football Club, it says honorary life president of Tony Adams MBE, founded Sporting Chance Clinic the year of 2000. So the instructions tell us we've got to go along here, and it's going to take us to the access road of Forest Mere. Look at all this swamp. That's Folly Pond, yeah. Well, we've come across this, and as Steve said, it looks like a reservoir, but perhaps they might have drained the pond at one, or a pond, and they've redesigned it because it has got some quite steep banks made up, particularly over the left-hand side. But Cynthia said that she thinks the buildings away in the distance are part of an equine centre. Cynthia was absolutely right. This is the equine centre, and just look at the size of that building. That would be where the indoor arena would be for different things, for training the horses, and also getting people that want to learn to ride in there. It's a huge building. Steve's been desperate to find Home Park. There we are, Home Park, and that's the equine centre. There we go, the entrance to Forestmere, Champneys Health Spa. There we go, so it's down that road, and to get yeah, this road eventually leads off from the old A3 near Liphook.
I'm not going to lead another walk.
This is the busiest road ever. Goodness me. You never realise how many people go to a health spa. There's another car coming now. We've just had some lunch. Someone's playing silly buggers here, look. On that tree, just there, look. And then they've got this one here, which has obviously been marked for being cut down, I would have thought. Just over to our right hand side, we've got the London to Portsmouth railway line. And there was a big debate again about were we on the right track. Thank you. Oh, another car, here we go. Yeah. So we couldn't. We know we're on the right track. We think. So we had a look at OS maps. Cynthia has got a lot of faith with me with OS maps. So I've taken the decision. We're going to walk up here, and at some point we're going to find a sign that says the Shipwrights Way, and we turn left onto the Shipwrights Way. So here we are alongside Liphook Golf Course. Cynthia's very, very worried. Well, that's only if they get hit by it.
Yeah, but you tell me stories about it. The same man got hit twice.
Oh, well, that was a freak accident.
Yeah. Why is that man's trolley moving on its own?
Because it's a remote controlled trolley.
Look at that.
That man's probably a woman.
Yeah, well, you haven't got one of those, have you?
No. That's just lazy man's golf, isn't it? Well, we're still walking. We stopped. Cynthia wanted to take a photograph, a sensible one, which of course I wasn't sensible. Just pulled a face. But as you can see, look at this, rhododendrons everywhere. We've still got the golf course away to our right hand side. But we are heading back towards the deer's hut where we started. So I can almost sense the glowing fire, bottle of wine being cracked open. Ah, heaven. Actually, I think we're coming out onto the golf course just here in front of me. Let's have a look. Yes, we are. Members of the public are warned of danger of flying golf balls, and that's not what Cynthia wants to see. She's back there. We've picked up two other stragglers behind Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet too much.
But he's going to.
Well, I'm going to. My suggestion of the route we take is actually spot on. So we're now heading towards Folly House, which is part of the walk we were on earlier on, and it will take us back to the cars and the pub. It'd be great. But every time Steve said something just a moment ago, he got very rudely cut off. Hello. By Cynthia pointing the fact that the Shipwrights Way.
I was just trying to get us back to the car.
And so poor old Steve kept getting cut off in midstream, so to speak.
Yeah.
But you know, what can I say, mate?
I know by place.
Well, we're still heading down this lane towards Foley House, and here we have the was it Brigadier? Was it Brigadier?
Was it Field Marshal?
Field Marshal, one of the two.
I don't know. No, Field Marshal, he's a air force, isn't he? No. That's an air marshal.
That's an air. Yeah. You're probably thinking of an airfield marshal.
Oh, maybe I am.
Yeah. We'll have a look, see what it says. There we are, back at the statue, which we're not supposed to be actually heading towards. But there we go. Brigadier, Lieutenant, no, which is the American? Left. There we go. Yeah. Field Marshal. Hugh Rose, Lord Strathnairn? Yeah. Commander-in-Chief. Do you know what? We saw somebody like him earlier on. Here we are. Take 3. Look right by the side of the fence. Yeah. Probably thinking, are you lost? That's it. Side view. Brilliant.
Well, what an experience.
That was. Anyway, we're back.
We have made it.
We're in a car park of the Deer's Hut. Guess where we're going next?
In the Deer's Hut.
Yes, and we know exactly how much the wine is. Steve's already looked it up. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed that walk.
Excellent. Well done,
Yep,
Steve.
good.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done, mate. And I think that camera was actually pointing at me rather than you two then.
Well,
Quite right too, really. If I hold that back a bit. Despite the instructions not being
Good.
that clear at all, we've made it back. I enjoyed it. You
I
enjoyed it?
enjoyed
Yep.
Steve enjoyed it. He did moan a little bit. He was getting very frustrated about the instructions. But he's looking forward to leading the next walk.
Not the next one.
that will be
I need a
Kevin
break.
next time.
It's me, evidently. Me, I've got to lead a walk between the three of us. I've already mentioned the walk I want to do.
No,
Cynthia,
that's a walk you know.
I know the walk.
No, you've got to be adventurous like Steve has been. A walk you don't know. Take us somewhere new
Oh no.
and follow the instructions.
Anyway, this is Kevin, Steve and
Me.
Cynthia saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Let me show you the pub. It's over there, look, behind all those cars.